Okay, breaking news, everybody. About a little over 2 hours ago, the eruption that everybody has been expecting on the Reykjanes Peninsula in Iceland has now happened between Hagafell and Selingafell, and I'll be showing that to you on the map. But there you can see now live, all the newscasts have gone live to coverage in Iceland on the Reykjanes Peninsula, and there you can see the eruption that started, the eruption that now occurring from all the activity that started way back in early November, and it finally has managed to punch through the Earth's crust. Now this is about 4 kilometers to the northeast of the very top part of Grindavik, so it's still a ways outside of Grindavik, which is good news. And it's quite east of the power station and the Blue Lagoon as well. Let's just go over to a map. Okay, here you see the Hagafell peak, Selingafell, these craters. You can see Sunukagigar there and Sunukar there, and it's right in this area in here. But so you can see it's quite to the northeast of Grindavik, and also if you look at the Svartsengi power station and the Blue Lagoon here, it's quite to the east. And so the good news is that where the eruption has opened up in any case is well away from Grindavik and well away from Svartsengi and the Blue Lagoon. But now the question is, where is all this lava going to go? Now here we can see the recent earthquake map, and there you can see they had 2 earthquakes above 4.0. You can see all this activity happened just over 2 hours ago when the volcano started to erupt, and you can see small quakes going all over the place here on the Reykjanes Peninsula and out to sea along the fracture zone here. So, and this is in the Reykjanes Ridge going out into the ocean. So quite a lot of activity right around that whole area. Okay, here are the links where you can follow what is going on. This is RUV English at ruv.is for Iceland. There you can see their lead article, Eruption on the Reykjanes Peninsula. So that is one of the main English language links that you can go and follow, and it will give you lots of up-to-date information. Let me just push this up for you a little bit there. You can see emergency meeting in Vågor right now. Gunnar Axelsson, the mayor of Vågor, says that he is currently attending a municipality's emergency committee. He says that he is mainly monitoring developments. So let's talk about monitoring the latest images from civil defense. So you can see lots of good information here on the roof site. So that's one of the good places. Other one, Icelandic Met Office. An eruption has started on the Reykjanes Peninsula. Again, lots of good news here. Now, they put the eruption close to Sunnjurkagigar, about 4 kilometers northeast of Grindavik, and which was in that area that I showed you before. So again, Iceland Met Office, very good source of news. And Iceland Met Office has an earthquake page, which you can go and follow along well, giving all the earthquakes locations and data here, which is again very useful if you're trying to follow the situation. Okay, another good source of news is the Reykjavik Grapevine here, which is another English language source of information that's very helpful. Unfortunately, one of the Department of Civil Protection and Emergency Management has declared an emergency distress phase in response to the start of eruption. Volcanologists previously told the Grapevine the location around Sunukagigar was the worst possible place for an eruption to begin, to the likelihood of infrastructure being affected should lava breach the surface there. And there you can see the Blue Lagoon here. The Svartsengi power plant here, Blue Lagoon here, and Christian Jonsdottir Volcano specialist with the Meadows told the national broadcaster shortly after the eruption began that the rate of lava flow is 100 to 200 cubic meters per second, which is significantly larger than eruptions at Fragedasfjell in 2021, 22, and 23. So again, this is all breaking news right now for Iceland, and so our thoughts go out to everybody in Iceland. I'm just not it's an awful lot of lava coming out, and where it's going is the question right now. Again, this is 4 kilometers to the northeast of Grindavik and a few kilometers to the east of the Blue Lagoon, and a kilometer or two east of the Svartsengi power plant. Again, let me show you the, I think let me just put this map back up for you. So here you get, okay, Grindavik here, the eruption zone in here, Svartsengi here, and Blue Lagoon here. So now we do have somebody saying this is the worst location, and again, I would need more information to understand why, because it does seem like it's a ways from Grindavik, it's a ways from Svartsengi and the Blue Lagoon, but the question is if there's that much lava coming out, where is it going? So it's quite a time tonight in Iceland that people were predicting, Lava Lady and others. I mean, it had all gone quiet, but everybody was saying that they thought that something was still possible, and with all that inflation that we were seeing in the Svartsengi, that the chamber was just filling up and had to get to that critical level where it was last time in order to break through, and that's exactly what's happened. I will link in Lava Lady here. I haven't seen anything from her yet, but I'm sure she'll be on top of this imminently. And again, thoughts with Iceland. Lava Lady's put out a lot of good information about how you can help the people of Grindavik now that have been displaced during this Christmas time, and we will all stay tuned to listen to the experts. But please go to all those links that I just gave you, because those links are really good. Oh, sorry, this was another link. This is the MBLIS, the Iceland Monitor, which is again, another English language news source, which is very helpful. I think I have one more source I also wanted to share. Oh yeah, Iceland Geology. There's Iceland Geology here. Let me just see if they've updated. Just taking a little bit of time. Yes, eruption started close to Hagafell Mountain. There we go. So yeah, this is not a small tourist-friendly eruption. This is a major eruption, so they're telling everybody do not get close to this eruption. But remember, as Lava Lady says, this is a small, remote part of Iceland. Of course, it's not remote for the people of the small town of Grindavik, but it's far away from Keflavik. It's far away from Iceland's capital, and there's the whole rest of beautiful Iceland to explore. So if you do have a trip planned going into Keflavik and then going out to Reykjavik and other parts of Iceland, it's so beautiful this time of year. You can see the northern lights. And so, and maybe there will even have, I don't want to say they'll have any way to see the eruption. The best thing right now is because the eruption is very, very large. And so people should definitely stay completely away from that area. I'm sure the authorities will have that area fully blocked off anyway. So that is the breaking news today, and we will go live. We'll probably do a bit of a live just to to keep covering this for everybody, because it's a pretty major. We've also had a fairly major earthquake in China, which we will also cover separately. Okay, over and out. This is Kevin from Suva, Fiji, with the Bird Explorers, covering events about our beautiful Earth and all of its geology and its biology and its wildlife. Over and out from Suva, Fiji.